Hola, aquí estoy. ¿Ya? Sí. Señora McDonald, aquí estoy in San Francisco. San Francisco, St. Francis. That's what it's called because there was a lot of Spanish settlers over there at that point, at some point. Okay, so let's go from San Francisco to today's lesson. I'm going to screen share with you now. I'm going to talk you through today's lesson. Here we go. Where is it? There we go. Okay, get yourselves a piece of paper and a pen, and all you'll be doing is writing down the work as we go through. All right, talk you through it, but I'm going to be quick again, as quick as I can. But what I want you to do is pause the video whenever you need to. So you go at your own pace, pause, take it step by step. Some of the feedback we've had from you has been really enjoying the online lessons, really enjoying the learning, but can people go a little bit slower, please, and make the explanations a lot more simple. So I'm going to try and take you through stage by stage. Step one, healthy lifestyles. Put that as your title on your piece of paper, okay? Because we've been doing global issues, wider issues, more adult themes, and this is one of those adult themes, healthy lifestyles. The next thing you're going to do, in ePraise, you'll have been given this link. You can click on that and see Senor Lun, sit back, listen to him talking, go through last week's lesson and revise. So you're embedding your learning, yeah? Last week you learned it, went into your head that far. This is scientific, by the way. This week you watch it again and push it further down so it can't come back out again, right? That's what you're doing. You're learning the topic from last week, revisiting it. Now it's up to you whether you want to do it here or whether you want to leave it till later and leave it to the end. But that link is there. And it's a reminder, really important that you keep moving forward and back, forward and back. Okay, good. Next slide. You've got your title, and then you're going to write down these 4 sentences. Give you some time to write that down. I'll read them out so that you can get your ear used to hearing them. Beber alcohol. Tomar drogas blandas. Fumar cigarrillos. Tomar drogas duras. Okay, and there's a question there that says, what do you notice about the following phrases? Pause it, think about it. You'll come up with lots of ideas. And the one I wanted you to come up with was, they've all got infinitives in them. You should have all spotted the infinitive. Beber, tomar, fumar, tomar. We recognize a full verb. So to something, alcohol, to drink. To something, to fume cigarettes, to smoke cigarettes. So we were on alcohol, cigarettes. This must be drugs. So that must mean to take. We've got 2 lots of drugs. So we've got tomar drogas blandas and drogas duras. So we've got 2 different types. How can we classify them differently? We've got soft drugs and hard drugs. We've changed our classification of drugs in this country. We often call them class A, class B, for example, because they're all serious. You know, it doesn't matter what drugs you're talking about, they all affect our bodies, our minds, and how we develop and grow. So maybe that classification is a little bit outdated, but it's certainly part of your curriculum. Okay, so that word means soft, blandas, and hard, duras. And we have 4 verbs there. Okay, so what we're aiming to do with these is apply our knowledge of Spanish so that we can talk as much as possible and manipulate words as best we can. And you're getting really good at this. Okay, so I'm going to take some of these and say, right, let's just take this one as a number 1. Say I in the present tense. And I'm going to leave this slide here for you if you want to flick back and forth. You can zoom in if you wish. Present tense, I form, take off the AR and add an O. Just a little reminder there that you're zooming in on the present tense. I do. So let's go back to that. Say in the present tense, take off the ER, bebo alcohol, tomo drogas, fumo cigarrillos. Leave you to do the last one, biceps. Okay, so Can you do that? You could be writing that down. So you could do that for each of those phrases. Then we could go to something, say you in the present tense. So you drink alcohol. Okay, let's take that as the second task to do. Might help you for a number of those, make it a bit clearer for you. Okay, so what you drink alcohol. Let's go back to our verb garden. This was you, but it's an ER verb for beber, so it's bebo, bebes, bebes. Okay, so I could write that down on my piece of paper. Bebes alcohol, ER verb o as, tomas drogas blandas. Okay, so what we're doing is manipulating, we're changing the word to change the meaning. You've been doing this for a long time now, you should feel comfortable, but if not, let me know, send me a message. So that's task 1, task 2. I'm going to move on to task 3 now. That was the imperfect tense. The imperfect tense was the one that was used to. You know me by now. Who used to be a good pop group? ABBA. It's the one that takes ABBA, okay? ABBA used to be a good pop group. I know, a lot of you think they still are. Right, here we go. Imperfect tense. I'm going to zoom in on that. Move me out of the way. And there you have I, you, he, we, you, they. What did I want to say? I've forgotten. I used to. Well, for AR verbs, tomar, I used to, tomaba. But for an ER or an IR verb, beber, bebía. I used to drink alcohol. Bebía alcohol. Okay. So that would get me the imperfects. That would be task 3. So I could put down bebía alcohol. Alcohol. I used to drink alcohol. Okay. Task 4. I mean, this is going to take you minutes. Say, I am going to. I'm going to. When I grow up, I'm going to drink alcohol. I am going to in the future tense. That's not on your verb garden, but you know it. Okay. Any of you predict what I'm going to do next? Yeah, there's the V. Voy a. I am going to. Should we sing our little song to remind us of the going to? Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. I'm going to, you're going to, he's going to, we are going to, yous are going to, they are going to. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. So if I wanted to say, I am going to, I use the infinitive. I don't need to change the infinitive this time. Voy a beber alcohol. I am going to drink alcohol. Okay? Not finished yet, of course, because I hope none of that is true. In which case, how do we make it all true? Hopefully you're looking after yourselves and you're doing the right things. I'm sure you are. And that is to say not. How do I say I do not, I did not, I will not, I'm not going to? And it's so easy in Spanish, but we get it wrong a lot of the time. How do you say not in Spanish? You put a no in front of the verb, okay? So go back to that. I drink alcohol is not bebo alcohol. You can say not, I don't drink alcohol. Sorry, that was a bit confusing. No bebo alcohol. No tomo drogas. Okay, so you don't drink alcohol. Beber, bebes, alcohol. No bebes, alcohol. No fumas, cigarrillos. So do the same with those and say, I am not going to. So when I grow up, I am not going to take drugs would be, when I grow up, I'll give you that phrase there in a minute. I am not going to. So I'm going to, voy a, I'm not going to, no voy a, plus the infinitive, no voy a tomar drogas duras. Really easy breakdown to use present, imperfect and future tenses. Grade 6, grade 7 or above. That will be fantastic. So let me just put that in there for you. Let's do a little insert textbook. When I grow up, anybody know it? Really good phrase. I often do like that because it's when I'm up bigger, when I am older. Really useful phrase. It's a fancy phrase, one for your bag of tricks, everybody. Put it in there. Cuando, when. Sea, I be, when I be older. Cuando sea mayor. That's going to be useful for you. Okay. So the verb garden's there on the PowerPoint so that you can flick back and forth to it and use it if you need to. And zoom in, have a look, remind yourselves how it works, see if you've learned it off by heart. If you want to challenge yourselves, learn that verb garden completely off by heart. It's going to be so helpful. Okay, and next, okay, you're going to come to this, and I want you to just spend a little bit of time reading over it. See if you can figure out what it means. This is your reading skills that you've been improving. Give yourselves a chance. One of my tips is look for the cognates, look for what you already know, use a bit of logic, and say it out loud. It helps you figure out meaning, okay? How could you divide up these ideas? No me parece tan malo. Huele mal. No es bueno para la salud. Te relaja. Causa el fracaso escolar. Es ilegal. Es peligroso. Es fácil engancharse. Spend a bit of time going back over them now. Pause this, read it and see what you can work out for yourself. This is a skill that you've got to do. Don't just have a look at the next slide. Okay, because that means that you're not going to embed the learning. This is all about how do I learn, okay? Not how do I get through today's lesson, how do I learn, okay? Have a look. How many of them can you work out? You should recognize that word, that word. Maybe you can take the E off that one. Can you get anything from that? That's easy. You might recognize peligroso. Go back to the question. Some of you might be asking the question now. I'm going to pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are they opinions about? Yes, they are. They're opinions about tomar drogas, beber alcohol, fumar cigarrillos, and tomar drogas duras. Okay, they're opinions. Does that help you work out the meaning? Well, yeah, because es ilegal, it's illegal. So that's against, isn't it? That's contra. Contra means against. Okay, and can you find somebody who's arguing for? What about this one? Te relaja. That J could become an X. Recognize it? It relaxes you. Te relaja. So this person is for. Okay, this is somebody who is arguing for, I don't know, being able to drink alcohol. Te relaja. Okay. Now you're going to decide. What I want you to do on a piece of paper is write them out and then decide if they're arguing for or against. All right. And then you're going to get stuck. You're not going to be sure. You might have an idea, and then you're going to use the vocab and check and go back and answer that then. Okay. And say them a few times. Listen to me again if you need to about the pronunciation. I like huele mal because it makes me think of smelly wellies. Okay, that's a good tip for learning huele mal. And then you've got your vocab today. Okay, we should have. Let me just zoom back out. Okay, there's today's vocab. Go back over. Make sure you use the look, cover, write, check. I've put that in for you. I've put them the wrong way around. Always do the Spanish first. Can you figure out what they mean? And back again from English to Spanish. Good learning. I've seen some of you do some flashcards, taken photos and sent them in. Absolutely brilliant. Write them out on flashcards, English on one side, Spanish on the other. Test yourself, get someone to test you. If you ask your parents nicely, they'll give you extra pocket money and some sweeties if you get them all right. Okay, and if they don't, get them to send me a message and I'll make sure they do. All right, this is good. You need to get that done. All right, let me just recap. So what have you done so far? You've put your title down. You might have listened to that. You might save it for Friday if you want to save it for catch up. You've figured out the meanings here and you've changed the tenses. You've made them negative. You've put them into different phrases. You've revised the verb garden and how that works. You've looked at opinions about health, and you've learned a bit more vocabulary around that. You're doing really, really well. Okay, now you're going to come to this task, this activity, and you're just going to match up Who is talking? Which one of these are they talking about? Okay, number one, are they talking about beber alcohol, tomar drogas blandas, fumar cigarrillos, or tomar drogas duras? Number one, number two, and so on. You're going to find that really easy. So you don't do your matchup. Then you're going to move on to this. Okay, and I want you to pick one. Pick one and work on translating that into English. Okay, do not Google. We do not Google, because Google means that we're not even getting it this far. We just might as well not bother. Okay, challenge yourself to work this out. Okay, I will add another little extra bit of vocab for you there. I'll do that in a minute. There's a couple of words in there that you might find difficult, so I'll put them down the side to save you looking them up. Let's have a look. Me gusta, fumar, porque me relaja. You've got it, haven't you? I like to smoke because it relaxes me. Antes, before. Aber, used to fumar, used to smoke. 20, that's a number. 20 cigarrillos, cigarettes, al día. Al día, use a bit of logic. Before, I used to smoke 20 cigarettes per day. And I had una dieta poco variada. But yeah, now. Okay, I usually suelo, aunque, although, todavía, still. Okay, espero, I hope, and dejar, to stop. Espero dejar, I hope to stop. Let's do the same here. Antes, before, I used to have una vida, a life muy sana. Comía bien, hacía ejercicio todos los días. Ahora soy poco activa and I usually eat comida rápida porque es más fácil, easy. Sé que, I know that. Sé que. Se debería, we saw that last week. I'm not going to tell you what that means. Go back, we saw that. Evitar la grasa. I'll give you that one. Evitar, avoid fat. Así que, so, en el futuro quiero cambiar, change, mi dieta y preparar más comida, food, en casa. And then we have cambié, I changed. Un año, hace un año, a year ago. Antes is before. No me emborracho, I don't get drunk. Entrenar is to train. Medio maratón. If a marathon is a marathon, what's a medio maratón? Campaña publicitaria, a publicity campaign about. Okay, I'll leave that the rest of that to you. Pick one, translate that into English. That's going to lead you on to a little bit of revision about your tenses and your last task. Okay, you're going to pick either perfect Peter or problematic Paula. Okay, you're going to pick one of those and you're going to write me a nice little paragraph about their life. Okay, what their life used to be like in terms of health, what it's like now, and what their plans are like about their health in the future. I would suggest that that paragraph is going to be 40 to 60 words. That's fine. Do not Google. If you don't know something, either leave a gap or, put the odd word in English for me. But you should have a grasp of this by now. You really should. This isn't about you making it up from your head and trying to say it in Spanish. This is about you using the vocabulary from the lesson to get 16 out of 16 full marks on this paragraph by using everything that you've got here. If you still don't know how to do that without support, message me and I'll give you a little lesson that will take you through how do I write 50 words perfectly without making a mistake. Use the vocabulary from the lesson, use my tips from here and put it all together there. Okay. I'm not going to do it this week, but I think next week we'll look at doing a little Zoom lesson as well. So if there's any ideas about what you'd like to see in that Zoom lesson, get in touch. Let me know, because it'd be really, really nice to see you. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all, and it'd be really nice to be able to just run through a couple of things with you on that. Okay. Right, lovely. See you soon. Adios.